Why you must read to learn English. Introduction. Hello, friends. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some people learn English so quickly, while others keep struggling for years? The secret is not always expensive classes or big grammar books. The real secret is something much simpler: reading. Yes, just reading. Today, I'm going to show you why reading is the best, most powerful, and most enjoyable way to learn English. By the end, you'll be excited to pick up a book, an article, or even subtitles and start improving today. Point 1. Reading teaches vocabulary without effort. Think about how children learn their first language. Do they sit with a dictionary? No. They hear words in stories, in daily life, in songs. That's exactly what happens when you read in English. Instead of memorizing a long list of new words, you meet those words in action. For example, if you see the word challenge inside a story like "She faced a big challenge at work," you don't just learn the meaning, you feel the situation. Next time, when you want to use that word, it will naturally pop into your mind. So reading is like building your vocabulary bank automatically, without stress. Point 2. Reading makes grammar natural. Let's be honest, grammar rules can make anyone sleepy. But reading is like learning grammar without trying. You keep seeing sentences in their correct form: past, present, future, questions, conversations. Over time, your brain picks up the rhythm. You won't need to think, is this past perfect or past continuous? You'll just know, because you've seen it so many times in your reading. Point 3. Reading trains your brain to think in English. When you read, you don't just translate word by word. You train your brain to understand ideas directly in English. That's the real step toward fluency: thinking in English. For example, when you read a news article, you process the events in English. When you read a story, you feel the emotions in English. Little by little, English becomes the language of your thoughts, not just something you study. Point 4. Reading connects you to real expressions and culture. Textbooks can only teach you so much. But real English, the kind people use every day, is found in stories, blogs, magazines, even comics. Reading exposes you to everyday phrases like "break the ice," "call it a day," or "hit the road." These phrases make your English sound natural, not robotic. At the same time, you learn about the culture, how people joke, how they express emotions, how they solve problems. Language is more than words, it's a window into another world. Point 5. Reading improves your speaking and writing. Here's a simple truth: what goes into your brain comes out of your mouth. When you read regularly, your brain is filled with examples of good English sentences. Later, when you speak or write, your brain automatically pulls from those examples. Think about it: authors become better by reading books, athletes improve by watching games, and English learners improve by reading. That's why people who read a lot often speak more confidently and write more clearly. Point 6. Reading builds confidence and independence. Imagine the moment when you can finish your first English storybook or understand an English article without using Google Translate. That feeling of achievement is priceless. It gives you confidence. You realize, I can learn on my own. You no longer depend only on teachers or classes, you become your own teacher. And that confidence pushes you to speak more, write more, and grow faster. Point 7. Reading is enjoyable and never boring. This is the best part. Reading doesn't have to feel like studying. You can choose what excites you: mystery novels, love stories, sports articles, travel blogs, even subtitles of your favorite shows. When you read what you love, learning English stops feeling like work and starts feeling like fun. And when learning is fun, you keep doing it for life. Practical tips. Now you might ask, how should I start reading in English? Here are a few easy tips. Start small. A short story or even a one-page article is perfect. Read what interests you. If you like cricket, read cricket news. If you like cooking, read recipes. Don't panic about new words, guess the meaning from the story. You don't need to stop every time. Make it daily. Even 10 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week. Mix it up: read stories, articles, dialogues, even funny memes. Variety keeps you curious. Conclusion. So, why must you read to learn English? Because reading gives you vocabulary, grammar, expressions, culture, confidence, and joy, all in one package. It is the most natural and enjoyable way to grow in English. Remember, every page you read is like adding one brick to your house of fluency. Slowly, that house becomes strong, beautiful, and unshakable. So my message is simple: start today. Pick up a story, open an article, read a blog, or even enjoy subtitles. Just keep reading, and watch your English transform day by day. Thank you, and happy reading!